Welcome, Strategy Battle Games, to another GBHL YouTube video. You're here, your host, GBHL Damian, and this is matchup of the day.
Yeah, I'm stopping.
Indeed, so welcome back to matchup of the day. You're here as ever with your host, GBHL Damian, and
Sam?
with the last video of the week. Here we are.
Here we are.
The end of all things.
Yes.
The end of one thing. The end of this group.
Yeah.
Here for you've been here since the start. Sam from Sussex Wargamers.
Yeah.
About the group, and here we are at the crunch time. We are in round
D-Day.
3. It is Durin's day.
Durin, it is. I hope it is.
Boom.
I hope it is.
Just let's catch you up. Today's games are, we have the Durin's folk versus Morannons, and we have the Shire versus Moria. For the first time in a group, we don't have a dead rubber.
No.
We don't have a rubber where anyone is just playing for position. The results of the group can ultimately change.
Yeah.
At present, the Shire are on 2 wins.
Yep.
Moria and the Morannons are both on 1 win.
Yep.
And all 3 of them have lost their hero once.
Yes.
So the entire group does hinge on things though. Now, on paper, it might not be that tense because Durin's folk versus Morannons.
Yeah, should be Morannons.
Should be Morannons. I've put Morannons to go through the group, so I'm sticking to Morannons. I think you would bet on them, but
yeah, I think any other time I would vote for the Morannons also, but I'm gonna do my car and support the dwarves in this
because you've got Moria to
I've got Moria to go through,
and the only way they get through is if the Morannons
get trapped.
Lose.
Yeah, they've got to lose and lose Krishna.
Yeah, indeed. So you're cheering for Durin's folk, but probably thinking it's the Morannon.
Yeah.
Yeah? And then we have the Shire versus Moria.
Again. I mean,
did you have Moria's group winners? And the
I had Moria as winners and Shire as runners-up.
So you're definitely cheering for Moria in that one?
Yes.
Yeah. Moria, you need the Shire to lose, you need Moria to win, and you kind of need the Morannons to lose.
Yes.
Although, if the Morannons beat Durin's folk and Moria beat the Shire, then it comes down to the heroes.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
Yeah.
So you're hoping, I think, humbly, you're hoping for 2 upsets here.
Yes.
Is that fair to say?
It is.
You're hoping for Durin's folk to get their first win and overcome the Morannons.
Yeah.
And you're hoping for Moria to take down the Shire. So that's quite nice, a bit of tension in the studio. I will be cheering for the other 2 teams. The Shire to win the group, as I'd said, possibly on a clean sweep, and the Morannons to take down Durin's folk. As ever, we haven't seen the games. It is tense. It's pretty exciting. We've seen crazier things happen. Yeah. We've seen loaded dice. We've seen rampant captains. Yeah. Who knows?
How many wounds do you reckon we'll have today?
At least 6.
At least 6.
Because there's a lot in the balance.
Yeah.
Jamie's going to give him more.
I mean, I think if the refs, this is the game to turn a blind eye to cheating. I think.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you think this is that kind of like that deciding one where it's more like an exhibition match?
The dwarves have so much gold. Would not be surprised if they bribed the referee here.
But I think it's important. It's not in the bag.
No.
Let's not rule out the possibility. The Shire could go out.
Yes.
If Mary goes down, and the Shire lose, and the Morannons and the Moria win without their hero going down, Shire will go out.
Yes. And we saw what happened with the dwarves in the last round. You know, that captain stuck around.
Yeah. If Moria can somehow weather that shooting,
I think whoever's using them is going to have to march up into their face.
Yeah. But that will largely decide it. The Shire v Moria. That's the tense and exciting.
Yeah.
As ever, we haven't watched those games yet.
No.
We're going to go and watch them now. So we'll return when we know the results.
Supercar!
So welcome back, and here we are having seen the matches. So let's start. You're after 2 huge upsets on the cards. First match was Morannons against Durin's folk. You needed the Durin's folk to get their first win of the tournament. didn't come off.
To be.
Was not to be. It was not indeed. In fact, the Morannons lost just one model during that. And we may have incorrectly said earlier that they had 9 models, whereas they in fact only have 8, so I think there's a little mistake on that.
Well, it's 9 including Grishnash. I think the army list...
That's 8 including, isn't it? Because they're going to have 4 in the front, 4 spear supports.
I think he had 5 shields, 3 spears.
Oh, well, I don't know. Well, I think we've said it wrong at some point.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I did not see it.
So, yes, the dwarves moved back to give the benefit of a throw weapon, and Sam said, that's a good play.
Yeah, I thought it was good. Try and get another, use that throw weapon. That didn't make much difference though, did it? Just delayed the inevitable for a turn.
Indeed, there was a wonderful bit where Jamie called a heroic combat with Grishnak, presumably.
Yeah.
And he rolled 4 to wound and had to use 2 might to kill.
Was it? I thought it was to win.
Was it 2 might to win the fight? He had to use 2
might. He had to use 2 might, he rolled 4.
Yeah. And they actually said...
What do you think? Yeah.
Was it the right call?
Well, we both immediately said, yeah, that's a good call, didn't we, when he spent the 2, but then, in hindsight, probably wasn't.
Yeah, I think it's the right call at that point.
Yes, at that point, yeah.
He's only got 4 models.
And he killed
takes a dwarf, it takes a defense 7 dwarf off the table, and probably
should have killed the
another
Iron
one.
Yeah.
Until this happened.
Yeah.
That one next?
Yeah, I'm going next. Morannon orcs will faint in white.
Yeah, normal strike.
Oh dear. He wins it. It's trapped. Grishnak doesn't do it.
No, man. The other 2.
The other 2, 5s rolling 1s. Combat failed. What just happened?
Something to talk about on Match of the Week, that one.
Yeah. Was that the right call, pundits? Let us know.
Yeah.
Doesn't do it.
So that was the rolls for the resulting combat.
Yep.
8 dice.
8 dice. It's shocking, isn't it?
No 5s.
No.
No 1s. And so somehow the next dwarf.
Who was playing as the Morannons? Was it? It was
Jamie was the Morannons.
Because he wasn't using those red dice.
Yeah. So I still think it's the. I think the right combat was the right call.
Yeah.
I think the wrong call was not killing the second dwarf.
Yeah,
that was the mistake.
Cool.
Yeah.
Also wanted to prolong it out a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Make the dwarves suffer.
Indeed. And there was another glorious moment, and we're gonna show you here where Harry makes a rookie mistake.
We'll do the captain first, I think.
Yeah, okay.
Your captain first. I got my 4 dice fainting.
Right, let's start it off, boys. 2 I've got, I need to get some kills.
Yeah.
Come on, man!
Oh, 3.
Heck.
That's a 3. That's a 6. Even 2 might wouldn't do
I'm
it.
going to do it first, I'm going to die with both mine.
So, red dice. 6s are rolling 1s. There's 1. There's 2. Cheeky little support, stab him in the face through the visors. 6s by 4s. No.
Could survive.
Just anything but a 1.
Well, track record for this game, so we did. Oh, Damian, please can you do a little analysis of James's rolls for his last captain and this game? The worst showing ever.
He's got 2 bites. Again.
Oh, I'm sorry to my captain.
Oh,
I'm
what
sorry.
are you doing?
David, please. analysis of James's rise to his last captain and
Anything but a 1. Anything but a 1. Anything but a 1. Anything but a 1.
Well,
Never say it. Anything but a 1.
If you've watched Damian Sussex videos, you should know every time anyone says anything but a 1,
There's
it's going to be a 1.
There's a moment in the Goblin Town v Rohan battle report from Nova. I do it.
Yeah.
If I win, never anything but a 1.
Never say it.
As soon as you said it,
Don't
you
even
were
think
doomed.
it.
You had
Yeah.
to roll a 1 at that point.
Yeah.
And so the captain goes down with 2 right.
Yeah.
They actually then, interesting enough, they said, talking to the Match of the Day studio, I think Harry asked for an analysis between his dwarf captain and Jamie's dwarf captain.
Didn't have the points.
He didn't. I mean, that's the problem. Don't get us wrong. Jamie's captain was more effective, but then Jamie's captain had 3 wounds and 1 fate.
So,
you know, it's
a
not
bit of
really
an unfair analysis.
Yeah, it's not a fair fight.
Maybe Jamie's dwarf captain was Russian.
That could be it.
Yeah.
And so with that, the Morannons were out, which
Durin's folk.
Durin's folk were out, and Morannons had their 2 wins, which meant that while you were cheering for that, you couldn't be 100% right.
No,
because you put the Shire and Moria to go
yes.
through, and one of those would lose the fight. So the Morannons at that point, I was very pleased.
Yeah.
We're going through, and after that we go into the Shire versus Moria, playing for the positions.
Yes.
So this one
Big game.
Yeah, you had the Moria. You were cheering for Moria.
I was.
Needed a bit of an upset there, I think.
Yeah.
Again, wasn't to be.
No, they lost. They let me down. Expectedly, I must admit.
Jamie was Moria.
Yes. So I hoped, he's a fellow Moria player.
Yeah, and Harry got to use his beloved Shire.
Yes.
Both of Jamie's on heroic marches.
Yes, I think that's cool.
Yeah, and to try and minimise shooting, and the shooting did kill that black shield.
It did. It was that first round, wasn't it?
First or second.
Yeah.
When he was aiming for a spearman.
So that was the only kill from shooting.
Yeah.
Which I think was
it's
good.
fun.
It was good for the goblins, but it was also really good for the hobbits.
Yeah.
That's 1 less defense 6 goblin they've got to try and kill in combat.
Yeah, that was definitely a nice bonus. Potentially a huge swing when Merry Hero the Arrow charges into a model, heroic combats, kills it, charges into another 2, kills one of them.
Yeah. Now, I was hoping the classic heroic combat curse would come there and he'd, I don't know, maybe get poked off his pony.
I mean, they've only got 9. I think that was the first fight. They've got 9 models. They lost one shooting. They've got 8. Merry just takes out a quarter of their arm.
Yeah.
No,
it was bad.
Gutsy, but very very.
Yeah. And it was kind of inevitable from there, wasn't it?
Indeed. There was a question directed to the Matchup of the Day studio about whether or not a model armed with a spear could support 2 combats.
I believe no.
No.
Unless it's a heroic combat.
Yeah. I think.
So they played that right.
Yeah, you can't fight in 2 combats unless you're part of a heroic.
Yeah, I mean
or something else, Larry.
Yeah, or if Merry had charged that one, he'd obviously fight again.
I'm sure there's some other strange stipulation. But if it's the same as if a spearman backs away into another combat.
Yeah, you can't support. So they got that one right.
And indeed. And as it turned out, the Moria force was wiped out for the loss of only 3 hobbits.
That's a bit rubbish.
So actually, in the last 2 games, relatively anticlimactic.
Yeah.
They didn't kind of go down to the wire.
No.
Both the 2 forces went through very comfortably in the last games.
They did.
And it was the Morannons and the Shire who progressed to the next round. The Shire topped the group with 3 wins.
Clean sweep.
And Morannons the second, which means for the first time in 3 groups, I got it right. Those are my 2. So I'm now on. I have 4 of my 6 predictions have gone to the next round.
Right.
So, but who knows which my finalists might be out.
Yeah.
So you now know the 2. You've only done 1 group. You know the 2 that are going through.
Yeah.
Answer me this question, Sam. Is your winner of the tournament still in the tournament?
Yes.
Good to know.
Yes, they are.
So Sam didn't pick Moria to win.
No.
Winner's still in. That's exciting.
It is.
So that was the end of Group 3. Can I ask you to cast your... You won't be here with us next week.
No.
Can I ask you to cast your eye ahead? Next week we have the Wood Elves, which is a Wood Elf captain, Wood Elf with throwing spear, Wood Elf with bow, and 2 elves with spear.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Dale, which is Dale with a Dale Captain, 1 with a shield, 2 with spear and shield, 2 with bow.
Yep.
Then we have Vrasku, a crossbow Uruk, a berserker, 2 orcs with spear. Then we have Barry White, the Barrow White,
Yep.
a spectre, 2 orc trackers, 2 orcs with shield, and 2 orcs with spear. Who are your winners and runner-up?
So I think, if I remember rightly, I picked the Barrow White and Isengard to go through.
Exactly what I've got.
However, looking at it now, I wouldn't be surprised if the Dale sneak through.
Really? I had Isengard as winning the group and Angmar second.
I can't remember which I ran for them.
So, the Wood Elves are gone, right?
Yeah, it's just too squishy.
The Wood Elves are the Dwarfs and the Feast and the Dunland. I don't see the Wood Elves getting a win, to be honest.
No.
They've got
5 models.
They've got 2 spears to shield with.
A throwing weapon and 2 bows. Oh no, 1 bow.
1 bow and then 1 throwing weapon.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not great.
No, they'll be out. So I think Dale, Isengard, and Spectres all get a win against the Wood Elves.
Yep.
And then, yeah, I think they both beat Dale.
The only thing the Orcs have going against them is the numbers.
The numbers are low. It's true.
But I think
They
Vrasku
keep shooting so.
alone,
That's 3 crossbow shots
Yeah.
a turn.
I can't see that once they come on the board. I can't see them moving.
Yeah, of course. No, I'll stand there.
And
3
shoot-
crossbow bolts,
shoot
which
as long as possible.
should kill a
The
fair
Wood
bit.
Elves.
I mean,
Yeah.
in that, they wound the Wood Elves on 4. They wound some of the Orcs on 4s,
Yeah.
and they wound. There's a couple of the Dales.
Yeah, it's 4s and 5s.
Yeah, I think they should be quite deadly.
Yeah.
So our predictions there for next week are Isengard and Angmar Country.
Yes.
Our quarterfinals, while you're here.
Yes. I may have to unseal my envelope to see who I've got.
Our quarterfinals are Minas Tirith against Goblin Town, and Roses against Rohan.
I think that might be the quarterfinal pairings that I have.
And who do you see going through there?
I think I have Gondor and Woses going through.
Gondor beating Goblin
Goblin
Town
Town, yeah.
because of high defence.
High defence.
And the Roses outshooting Rohan.
Yes.
Okay. And then, as we now know, we have Durin's folk. No, we don't.
No.
We had Longod, Morannons and the Shire
Yeah, they go through.
going through potentially against Isengard and Angmar.
Yeah.
Of those 4, do any of our group make it to the next round?
Maybe the Hobbits.
Yeah, I think the
I
Shire.
can't see the Morannons.
Shire would certainly beat Angmar.
Mm.
Isengard could have a go at them. They could outshoot them.
Yeah, that'd be 2 not moving. That'd be interesting.
But yeah, I think the Shire getting through the group stage, they're a contender,
Yeah,
right?
they're a strong friend.
But there we go. That was Group 3. We hope you've enjoyed it as ever. Thanks for joining us this
Well,
week.
thank you for having me.
Quite right. Who knows? Sam may return in the quarters or semi-finals.
Yeah.
But until then, don't forget to check out Mid-Sussex Wargamers website and blog.
Do it.
And the link. Thank you, Al. And let us know what you think of these current matchups and the matchups to come in the comments below. And don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe.
Support your hosts by clicking the links below.
Follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook.
I've been put off now. Support your hobby.
And happy strategy battle gaming!
Hey, got there in the end.
Emma next week, right?
Yeah.